Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I know you guys had a good weekend. Let me tell y'all what type of weekend I had. My weekend was very quiet, because a couple of people are not in the house, which is a good thing. That's never a bad thing. But it was so peaceful and quiet that I slept a long time. And normally, I could sleep for 3-4 hours. A nigga slept like 8 hours, where I was waking up at 3:30 in the afternoon. And I'm not used to waking up at no 3:30 in the afternoon. And when I woke up 3:30 on Saturday, I thought I was going to be late for my lunch dinner date that I was going to have with my coworker, and former coworker. But we just decided, we didn't decide. She thought that August the 1st would be on a Sunday, but it was actually on a Saturday, which was good for me because I would have been late and would have to delay our dinner. We had made reservations and everything. So it was a blessing in disguise, And then I had my little friends come over. Not too many friends, but, Malik came over. Daryl came over. Mikkel came over. And my nephew was out there. And we were out on the block to late, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And there is a video. So if you didn't watch it on YouTube, you can watch the video on YouTube of us just out there. We were out there 2.5 hours on video, but I was out there since 9:30 that night. If you're watching us for the first time, I hope you click that subscribe button. To everyone watching us on the live stream, well, it's not really live, but it's not midnight. It's an 11 p.m. stream. Thank you for watching the 11 p.m. stream. And if you want to click the super chat, you can send whatever donation you want to send on to the super chat.
That's right.
And I want to say thank you to everyone who listened to the Scorpion Show podcast this weekend. If you haven't listened, I need you to go listen to the podcast. Now, this weekend, I don't know what happened to y'all, some of y'all, because I know I posted about the podcast. So please, yeah, but it was like a little bit less than what it was from last week.
I wonder what happened this weekend. Was there something going on this weekend?
I don't know. Probably some people
was
probably
out.
go on vacation or whatever.
I think people were out.
But still, check it out. It's not too late to go check it out because the podcast is there forever. You go ahead and go check it out. And you can listen to some podcasts you may have missed. But again, you can listen to the Scorpion Show podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Pandora, or wherever platform you listen to podcast on. Mm-hmm. Check it out. Subscribe, like this video. We have Scorpion Show mask. I'm going to put mine on for a second. You can head on over to our store on teespring.com. The link is down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, of course you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see videos, the pictures of masks and bags and cups or whatever you would like to purchase. So I hope that you pick some up. And thank you to those who have been ordering. And my phone case came in. I ordered 2 phone cases, but Mikkel doesn't have an iPhone 11. So I have an extra phone case. And I don't know I know I'm going to do a giveaway, but I don't know what I'm going to do for that giveaway. But if you have an iPhone 11 and you would like an Scorpion Showcase, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to do something. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Everybody watched, I'm sure, on Friday morning, because it was early Friday morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, Black is King, which is the new visual album from Beyonce. It is the Lion King, The Gift, now retitled Black is King, which is the visual album, and it was released on Disney Plus. So I'm sure Disney made a lot of coins this weekend, and probably Beyonce beat out Hamilton as their most live streamed in a day, most streamed video in a day on their platform so far. I watched it. I loved it. Now, for me, I had to go back and watch it, and I watched some of it today. The reason why I had to go back and watch it is because I watched it live, and then I was tweeting. And you know, when you're looking down at your computer screen, you're missing stuff. You're missing even more outfits or dances.
That's why I don't tweet when I'm watching.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot going on that I missed out on. And you know how everybody kept asking, well, you know, well, I'm watching this, but I'm not getting what's the meaning of this. This just looked like a bunch of videos. Now, to me, from rewatching this and like actually listening from the beginning, this is a love letter to Beyonce's son, Sir, through her own interpretation of The Lion King. And she used clips from the film, not the cartoon, but the film, and brought it into
the live film.
Yeah, and brought it into this as a love letter to him, to let him know Black is king. And it's also a reminder to us that Black is king, and for people to love their brown skin and so much. Like, I really, really enjoyed this. And I love the fashions. There's so much fashion in this. Let me tell you, Halloween this year, we might be quarantined again because y'all asses don't know how to stay home. But people are going to be making a lot of costumes from this album, visual album, and I can't wait to see it because I might, you know, I was thinking like how I'm gonna grow my hair out, how I'm gonna get this body together before October 31st, but I don't know because I've been eating ice cream and because I don't do that. I've been eating a lot. Oh man, you know, y'all know how it is sometimes. You know, I was doing all them workouts, but y'all understand my struggle right now, so I could use that as an excuse for now. But not too long, okay?
You got more excuses than...
No, okay, if I haven't told y'all, listen, I have a very strange thing that I want ice cream all the time. I don't care if it's from Mr. Softy, if it's from the store next door, if it's scooped out the container from down the street.
I didn't even know they sold ice cream next door.
Yeah, you know the little ice cream sandwiches and stuff, or the little Twix bar, or the M&M cookie sandwich bar, and down the street they sell Breyers. I think it's Breyers ice cream. If it's not Breyers, it's Hershey's. Whichever the case may be, it's just ice cream, like I'm pregnant or something. I don't know, but yeah. But I love, like, that. If y'all pay attention, that guy in the blue with the hair and the tan pants, he has a meaning because he's throughout, you know, all of the film. But I really love this. It was when you first watch it, all I kept seeing was the fashions. It was so much fashion, and I don't know how it took only a year to like put all this together, but the creativity is definitely off the charts. I loved it. I can't say nothing else, but
I love the thickness, how thick she was on it.
Yes.
Like, I love.
And she kept showing those hips.
She was,
especially in the I don't know what outfit she was wearing, but it had like the moons, or anytime she wore a tight bodysuit.
Yeah.
I just loved it because it kept showing how wide her hips were.
And then the one that's going around my body. I gotta learn.
Yeah, you know I don't know these songs because I ain't listened to the album.
This is wait, I'm about to show you. I'm not gonna play it, but I'm gonna show you which one. This
we will get shot right there.
I loved how she looked in that performance because it's like her body was just so thick.
Yeah, I think my favorite looks definitely was the Find Your Way Back song. First of all, I was not turned on, but I love that song. Like, I never heard it before. Now I've heard some different songs from the Gifts because they play it at the club, but they never play Find Your Way Back. And I was like, okay, I guess the name of the song is Find Your Way Back. But I loved it. The looks, the moon, like her in the desert, all of that shit. I loved that shit. I just do. I loved it. It was beautiful. And one of my favorite looks is when she was just in pink. She was in all pink. And I was telling Mikkel, I ain't see Beyonce in pink since Check Up on It for the Pink Panther movie. I don't remember her wearing pink, but I think it compliments her very well wearing pink. Then I love the cameos in a brown skin girl. I never heard the song, but it's beautiful. And
You
then
never heard Brown Skin Girl?
never, cause I didn't listen. I ain't pay. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't pay the Lion King or the Gift no mind. Okay, didn't pay none of it no mind.
Oh, you didn't go see the Lion King?
No, I didn't go see the Lion King. I still haven't even watched it on Disney Plus yet.
Oh,
But
wow. I thought you saw the Lion King. Wait, I could have swore we talked about Brown. Oh, well, maybe we didn't.
I know it's been nominated for awards, but that's the first time I heard the song.
Nominated, it won.
Yeah, I know.
It
That's
won
what I'm
some
saying.
awards.
It won some awards. You know,
And Blue Ivy had some awards.
Yes, and the people in the shade room, y'all tried blue.
Why? What they do?
They was talking about her and just listen. People just be negative for no reason.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that because that's a child. Let's stick
you
to
know,
the
like
positive.
don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a positive.
But some,
We gonna stick
you know,
to the
some stuff
positive.
got to be pointed out.
No, it doesn't.
Don't
it
do
was
that.
It was a good
Yeah,
film.
yeah, but the brown skin girls and the cameos
was
and
I like
the
how she's
models
always
and-
paying homage to Naomi Campbell.
yeah, well, you know,
That's a
she's
legend.
Naomi
right
at the top of her game. Be at
Yeah.
the top of her game.
there. That's
Shit.
it was beautiful.
A queen recognizes a queen.
It was beautiful.
But
I like the clip with her and Kelly.
yes,
With
and
Rita.
yeah.
Everybody she named.
When
in
she
the song,
named, they
she
was
had-
there.
Yeah, they were there.
She didn't name me, but you know I was there. You know I love my brown
I
skin.
mean, who's gonna say no to Beyonce if she
Right,
gonna say
right, bitch. They better, you better get on that camera and do something in front of a green screen. We'll fix it. Just get in front of a clear camera.
Just
Okay?
get in front of her, okay?
I'm gonna be right there, brown
Right.
skin girl and all. The only thing I'm gonna say about that song is that I hope that it didn't take for Beyonce to get you to love your brown skin.
Right.
Like, come on, like we come
Right.
in all different shades. We're all beautiful. Black is just, come on, we from the lightest to the darkest, and it's black, it's melanin. You gotta love it, love the skin you're in. But if it did, then you know, I guess Beyonce and the rest of the songwriters did a great job in doing that. But I just want y'all to love your brown skin, period. And I love seeing Kelly in it, especially because I know she told many stories of her not loving her brown skin and how it took time to just be in that mirror and,
think
tell yourself.
that was, and I think people missed that as to why Beyonce had mentioned her in the song and then had her
Right.
in the video because
Yeah.
people missed that Kelly at one point was going through issues.
Yep, and she's even said how Miss Tina helped her
Right.
through a lot of that. But I want y'all to love y'all brown skin. Just love it, bitch. Like
Miss
we
Tina
are
was a
unique.
positive influence when it came to that for Kelly.
And I know that made her
Yeah.
so happy,
Yeah.
like seeing that.
Yeah.
And Michelle said, "Don't worry about where she's at in this film." She said she's in the upper right corner of minding her business. So y'all just leave her alone. Let her just post and show love, and that's all that they do for each other. I love it. But this thing right here, Black is King. You know, it's just, I don't know. Beyonce just be fucking doing it, and if you don't like her, I really don't understand how or why. Remember, there was a time where people didn't feel that Beyonce was even black enough. Like, they didn't even feel like Beyonce recognized her roots or recognized that she was black and thought she was whitewashed. And now she's showing y'all I'm black as
you're
fuck.
still gonna have people who say, but I think now you got more people that are positive than you are negative. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the fact that she's been doing this for 23 years, and every time she puts out something, it's like a big deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people are just talking about it, like, oh, it's always a big deal whenever she puts out something 23 years later.
Yeah, and I think it's also a big deal.
She's been doing her thing, and she earned her place at the table.
Right.
She earned her seat at the table.
Now, Beyonce wanted to do a whole, African-inspired album on her own. She could have. But it's for her with a big-ass platform. She opened up her platform to other African artists to do their thing. And that's what they did. They all did their thing.
Yeah.
They better
the
have.
film was awesome because it showcased a lot of different artists. You know,
Right.
it was awesome. It was an awesome film. Like I just was like in awe. It was. I watched it. I didn't watch it when it came out Friday night because I wanted to wait until I got home to be comfortable because I was at work when it came out. So I watched it Saturday night, Friday night going into Saturday, and I was laying across my bed and I was texting Yvette, her publicist. We were texting about it, and I was just like, "This is amazing.
It is.
This is amazing."
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even finished, and I had to text her. I said, "Yeah, let me text her right now. Like, this is amazing," because it just didn't. It was something that you when you see stuff like that from her, you always stop and say, "I wonder what." Well, there's nothing really else. It's really nothing else she can do. But then she does it, and she takes it to the next level, and you be like, "Wow!" Like,
yeah,
wow. And then I like the interview that she did on Good Morning America, where she said some of the stuff was even shot at her own house.
I didn't even know she did an interview.
Yeah.
She got time for interviews.
She was sitting on her balcony at home. Yes. And she was explaining that some of it was shot in my house. Go ahead, girl.
Well, we don't know what parts, but
we don't know what parts. She didn't say what parts. But go ahead, girl.
Right. I just loved it. Now I do have some people, because I don't want y'all to think that we are just saying we love it. I do want to give some critique.
Well, there's nothing wrong with saying we love it.
I know, but I just want to share, because I got a text message. I can't find the text messages. Here they go. Because we didn't text that much yesterday.
Whose way?
You know my group.
Oh, God.
Wait. They were saying, okay, I'm sorry for making y'all wait this long. Okay, well, where are they? Because I can't find it anymore. But anyway, they didn't. Some didn't like it. Some said they fell asleep. They were trying to understand what it was about, and they fell asleep. And, like, I don't understand how you fell asleep now unless you was watching at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because this shit was amazing. Like, I loved it. I really did. Now, for me, in the beginning, it was the fashions and the videos.
And then you went back and
listened.
Realized the story. But you know what? Whoever said that they didn't understand it, that's a fair
because even my neighbor was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm watching.
Right. And I felt like in the beginning, when I first started watching it, I felt like, to me, where's this going? But it wasn't until and I was like, okay, now I understand where this is going. And then I understood it. So that's a fair critique, because if you don't know or realize, then it's just like this. Like, remember I told you with my aunt. My aunt wants to see it, and she wants me to put it on her phone, put the Disney Plus on her phone so she can watch it. Now, my aunt is 78 years old, but she likes Beyonce. A lot of people in my family, they like Beyonce. But I just feel like my aunt's not going to understand. I feel like for her, it's just going to be a bunch of music videos she's watching.
Right.
She's not going to understand and I think that's fair, because you won't know if you don't. Especially if you don't follow the Lion King, or
if you don't listen or pay attention.
Yeah, or pay attention, you're not gonna know. The Other Side is my favorite. It was my favorite video. It was I mean, that had me in tears, because I kept trying to figure out why people were saying that they were crying when I saw people talking about it. I'm thinking, like, what the hell are y'all crying about? And as I'm watching, I'm like, man, nothing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to watch it back and find out what's the name of the songs.
The Other Side.
Right. I seen that one.
It made me look really teary. I was like, oh my God. Because I'm watching, I'm like, wait a minute. That baby is not surviving that.
Right.
That's a lot of water going in that basket now. Okay. What the fuck is going on?
But I think that, definitely find your way back. Definitely, I said, oh, this is Beyonce. I like.
Ooh, and Water with her and Pharrell. That's.
Yeah, I like that one. But I think another favorite, and it's not even Beyonce. Like, she's like Key to the Kingdom, something like that. They were talking about You Got the Key to the Kingdom. I like that song. Like, I love that song.
Of course, Mood Forever is my fucking song.
Yes, I never heard that one. No, I heard that.
I don't say you had to hear
I've heard that one.
That
but I love the Mood glasses and all of that stuff. Like, Beyonce, can we please get Mood glasses?
I'm so unbothered.
I want to wear some.
Yes, I'm so unbothered.
Yeah.
This group be so press.
Oh, I'm like, who is this? First of all,
Oh,
What
wait, somebody
group?
did text you.
Yeah, I don't even. I don't even know who this is.
I was talking about your group. It was to move forever.
Yeah, they want me to start the dryer over. Look at you trying to read my text.
The dryer.
Yeah, in the kitchen, in the laundry room.
Who was that?
I think that was Amber's phone number.
All
I seen was 6 and all I seen
texted.
was 6 and 9s and 6 and 9.
Let me see. Let me tell you. I'll tell you if it's her number or not. You said I think. You don't know who you're talking to. You just like, all right.
Yeah, that's Amber. Yeah, it's
Wait,
a bunch
this
of
is
6 and 9s. No, that's the old number.
No, it's
Well,
not because
she
we were
got
just
two
texting.
numbers.
Yeah, but say.
But see, but that's her. That's her. She haven't texted me from that number in a while. But yeah, I'll start that dryer over when I remember to get up. 'Cause I don't feel like getting up right now and starting that dryer over. And I know you don't know how to do it, so.
And I don't want to break nothing in here.
So if you haven't had the chance to watch Disney is King, Black is King, Disney Plus is only $6.99. I know y'all can afford $6.99. Stop trying to borrow people passwords.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people
and just watch it.
And you know what's so crazy? Because before I downloaded it, I kept seeing a bunch of people on there like, "Oh, does anybody have?" Because I don't. Oh, and I'm thinking to myself,
Bitch, you got $7.
I remember when you told me it was $7, and I'm thinking to myself, "Wait, maybe Kevin gave me the wrong price?" Because I see so many people saying that they don't want to, and can they? And I'm thinking,
Right.
well, maybe it's more than $7. But then when I downloaded it, I kept saying to myself, "Well, I wonder if this is the right Disney Plus," because I still keep saying people say that they don't have it, and I'm thinking like, oh, who don't have $7?
At $6.99, you can cancel at the 30 days.
Right.
After 30 days, you can
And you
watch
just lose
whatever you want.
$7. That's all.
Yeah, because it's not. They didn't do the free trial no more. Okay, they knew they. I
No,
know
they're
that's
not
right,
gonna do the
Disney.
free trial. They're
You're
gonna
not
make you
gonna
pay to go
Beyonce
see
coming out.
Beyonce.
Fuck
Okay.
no, you're not gonna see
Hello?
it for free.
And she's supposed to do a concert with this one too?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Well, look, skip this concert. I want Beyonce. Listen, Kelly, Beyonce, Michelle, y'all all in the same city. I hope y'all just rehearsing or something because I'm waiting for 2021. No more excuses. It's not like they always say, "Oh, we don't talk about it when
Well,
we
that's
get
if we can even
I
do
don't-
anything in 2021.
Listen, 21, 22, Kelly and Michelle, y'all got enough time to practice, okay? All of y'all together, learn those steps, come back and fucking slate us because I know this has to happen very soon.
I thought they were going to do something for 20 years.
Yeah,
Back
they
in
I'm about to,
2017,
yeah, that's what I'm
didn't.
about to say. And y'all didn't. Like, y'all slept on
Right.
that. Like, no, y'all have to bring it back. It's been 16 years since we had a Destiny Child. Technically 15 because it's not November yet. But still, it's been a long ass time. And I think we, the fans, deserve that. And we don't just deserve a regular indoor tour. And I want y'all to do this shit before y'all get all old and shit. Please give us Destiny's Child reunion stadium tour. That's what we need. That's what we deserve. You know, I don't want y'all to be indoors.
It was, no, what?
Right.
Hello? First of all, one of the members alone is bringing.
I know,
stadium
but
stuff.
I'm saying.
So all three of them together, they ain't gonna be able to do no arenas. It's got to be stadium.
Yeah, I need them to
gotta
get on.
be.
But I don't want them to get all old, because Diana Ross is still doing her thing.
We just watched Black is King, and we saw how Beyonce ate that shit up. And she's about to be 39 in a few weeks. So let me tell you something. They're all of them will be just fine.
I want them to come on now.
Especially Beyonce anyway.
Yeah.
She's fine.
My girls is getting up there, okay?
Kelly and Michelle will be fine. They're not old.
But
I'm just saying, Beyonce's about to be 39. She just showed us I still got it. And I just had 3 kids, okay?
Yes, okay. Because I want all this dance steps.
And I still got this baby weight on me, okay?
Let me stop when they start thinking I'm throwing shade. But I want every dance hit on time and on point. And this is enough time for everybody to get their practice in.
You just asked about her.
Yes, I know. I seen the other. She deletes all her posts for some reason. I don't know. Like
she's weird. I told you she was weird, and you told me no, she's not.
Yeah, see, she deleted her last post. Like, why the fuck you keep deleting
I told
pictures?
you she was weird, and you said no, she's not.
Yeah, well, no, we all know she's weird because she gets crazy like at the drop of a hat. Like, oh my God, why did you say it like that? But wait a minute, I didn't even mean it like that. Why did you take it like that? Damn, I can't even say a little joke without you getting serious.
I can't even say, "Hey, how you doing, Dad? Why you saying so aggressive?"
Yeah.
Huh? Dad. If I don't say hey,
yeah,
you say,
you fronting on me? Well, why you say it like that? Like,
you always front me. Oh, you just don't never speak. I'm like, wait a minute, bipolar, because that's the signs of it. What's going on?
It's crazy.
You like, damn, we were just sitting here laughing and talking. Like, yeah, I gotta go because it's just too much animosity. What are you talking about? We all sitting here laughing.
Look, Robin, go downstairs. I mean, I didn't say her name. Let me put this damn drink down. But I know she don't watch us.
No.
So, because she ain't never said, well, I watched this video.
She's cool.
Don't do that. So, yeah, everybody go watch Black is King on Disney Plus. It's $6.99. You got it. And they, again, I was telling y'all, they got all the old Hannah Montanas. They have DuckTales, because we grew up on DuckTales. Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, Hannah Montana. Did I say Hannah Montana? Raven's Home. That's So Raven, The Proud Family, Hamilton. You could get your $7 worth watching all of those and classics. Lady and the Tramp, 101 Dalmatians, Home Alone 2, Sister Act 2. All Disney Plus got a lot of stuff on there. So go ahead and get your $7 worth, okay? Yeah. So Tamar, and it's, she didn't say she was released yet, but in a statement to People Magazine, WeTV has announced that they are letting Tamar Braxton out of her contract with the network.
So no more Braxton Family Values for her.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, what's going to happen with Braxton Family Values? I don't know, but Tamar Braxton has been or will be released from her contract once the lawyers can get all that stuff together. She will be released from her contract with the network. And Tamar has been saying like she felt like she's been a slave to the network and it's killing her mentally, and she wanted to do things to harm herself, and she eventually went there on the day that her trailer for Get Your Life was released. So she will be leaving the WeTV network, or altogether the WeTV family, and she's the founding member of WeTV. Because Tamar and the Braxtons put that network on. Because nobody was watching WeTV. I damn sure wasn't watching WeTV. Not even when they was the old whatever they used to be called. Before they became Women Entertainment. And I think that they should have gave her a little bit more respect. I think that they should have paid the Braxtons a whole lot more than what they're getting. Because you're all right. Because we're talking about the Braxtons. Like, yeah, we're not going to give them Kardashian money, but still, y'all should be giving them. They should be paid because they are the forefathers of your network.
That's right.
And they have been there. Like, they have outlasted every other reality show that you've had, and there's been plenty on that network. From The Hair, Kim Campbell, sister Mary. And I don't know if they had that cooking show anymore. Now y'all doing all these growing up hip hops. Y'all done had so many different reality shows. Sinbad didn't last. He only last one season. Like, get them girls what they are deserved. I know you're not Bravo, but y'all making some money because I believe y'all are a premium network. I don't believe people get WeTV for free. They got to be it's part of a certain package where WeTV is in there.
And don't think somebody's asking for it.
Right. Yeah. Let me get WeTV. No. No, you're black. Oh, you're watching Braxton. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
all y'all do now is your long order marathons.
Yeah.
On the week. Stop playing.
Okay.
Get them girls what they deserve. And y'all should have been gave it to them. Because anytime I'm hearing stories about bankruptcy and all, for what? Why? Y'all eating very good at that network. Now let me see what my sister wants. Hold on.
Who was that? Oh. Yeah. I thought it was just Nina.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see. But I gotta I'm a text him, but I'm recording. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we trying to get a new ceiling fan. She like, well, if this costs this much, I don't want to pay nobody X amount of dollars to install it, and it costs more to install than what the ceiling fan costs.
Right. Well, what about Raz? I thought he was going to do it for you.
But that's what she wanted me to try to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't he do it?
Yeah. So WeTV paid them what they owed and all of that. And Tamar put out this new post or video. I'm assuming they're engaged because he said engagements, but he kind of said it like entanglements. So I don't know how old that video is, but she basically be saying that nobody is controlling me, nobody's doing this, and nobody's doing that. And I'm thankful for him, and you know how Tamar do. So she's just letting it be known that she's grateful for him and everything like that. I don't know how I still feel about all of that, but if she's happy, then we should all be happy and mind our motherfucking business. Point blank, period. So shout out to Tamar. And I hope that your recovery is going well. Billy Porter. Now, we had a chance to talk about this a little bit,
But off camera.
yeah, because we wasn't working. We was just there. So, there was a website that, not website, there was a girl, a journalist who asked Billy Porter about him receiving an award tonight. And, you know, and his other trans women co-hosts, they were not recognized for nomination for Emmy nomination. And mind you, this is from last year's Emmy Awards. Now I don't know how long she held onto this video, but this person made it hot last year by trying to pit him and RuPaul against each other. And then she released a new video saying shame on Billy Porter, but I don't know why it's shame on Billy Porter, because when Billy Porter was nominated last year, and I believe Pose was also nominated last year, ain't nobody complained about these nominations, right? Now that Pose has been here for 2 seasons, Billy Porter is nominated again for Best Lead Actor in a Drama, and they have like little subcategories that they're nominated for, like Best Costume and stuff like that. Now this person releases the video of him him shushing her like, wait a minute now, like, we're in the door, we are here, and I guess he was like, good luck to them next year or whatever. But I guess he was like, no, you're not going to try to be messy or whatever.
Well, how it went was she asked him about the other women not being nominated.
Yeah.
And he said, basically, we focusing on me right now because I won. And the other girls, we are basically saying we were renewed for a second season because this was last year, so they'll have their chance.
Good luck to them next year.
But right now, this is about me. I told Kevin that the only issue, I didn't have an issue with what he said, because that was his moment. He won. The only issue that I had was how he said it. Because I said to Kevin, if Kevin and I were nominated for an award, well, if I was nominated for an award and I won, and somebody asked me, well, what about Kevin, do you think? I would never say, oh, well, this is my moment and Kevin can have his chance next year. Like, I would never do that.
Let me tell you something before you finish. When movies come out and people get nominated and they win and all of that stuff, that's not even a question that they even ask them. Well, how do you feel that your other co-star didn't win? Or how do you feel that, or so-and-so didn't get nominated? They don't never ask those questions.
Well, that's because this is an ensemble cast.
Yeah, and that's what they deserve to get awards for, an ensemble cast.
But this is
but individually,
Pose is an ensemble. Pose is lit like an ensemble cast, kind of like the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
how it was
some of them got nominated.
Yeah, and actually, I think all of them won on the Golden Girls for different years. They won for different whatever the case may be. But I agree with Billy Porter. Like, this is my moment. Don't take that away from me. But I think the way he said it was like a little insensitive, because it was kind of like, I feel like, you've been in the game for 30 years, Billy. You should know the right way and the wrong way to say things.
You should know how to answer a question.
You should know how to answer the question. Because
You're well.
You're well bred on how to answer a question. Okay. And you make it very clear every time you step in front of a microphone that you've been doing this for 30 years.
Right.
So if you've been doing this for 30 years, then you should know how to answer a question.
Yeah.
Okay? Even if it's a messy, shady question, you should know how to answer it because you are a man of a certain age.
Yes.
Okay? You should know how to answer a question. Now, again, I agree with him 100%. That was his moment. Mm-hmm. However, I felt like his response was kind of downplaying the other actors. Now, you and I were both talking about, and we both agreed that. And I'll let you pick up where we agreed.
I know nobody got the way you got.
Okay, well, I'll say it.
No, I'll say it.
Okay, go ahead.
They don't know how to act. Okay, now I don't want to say they don't know how to act.
It's just not Emmy
most
worthy.
of them, it's not Emmy worthy.
No,
it's not even.
It's not even
NAACP.
It's
Image Award worthy.
Oh, you're trying to.
Yeah,
but I mean, hey, it's not even BET Hip Hop Awards worthy. But I'm just saying. Okay. I'm not going to get upset because Blanca and all the rest of them are not nominated for an Emmy.
Right.
The Emmys are the Oscars of television. You think Blanca deserves an Emmy? No, I don't think so. I think that there has to be stronger acting.
Right.
Stronger acting. I think that a lot of times when I'm watching polls, like Kevin and I were saying, the stories are good.
Yes,
the storylines of poses are good. But the acting from the actors is not necessarily good. And I feel like sometimes if you have a good story, sometimes it overpowers the acting. Mm-hmm. But then you don't want the stories to keep overpowering the acting, but so much.
And you don't want them just to be nominated because they're trans women.
And you don't want nobody to be nominated simply because they're trans women.
Just like you don't want to be nominated just because you're black.
Right.
And we have had that problem.
Right.
Oh, they don't want to recognize us. They don't want to recognize. Oh, you want to be recognized because you're black.
Because you're black. And sometimes it's like, but you weren't good. Yeah. Like, for instance, I've been saying this for years. I thought Ruby Dee was legendary. Legendary. I mean, we all know she was legendary.
Right.
But I could not understand for the life of me how Ruby Dee got an Oscar nomination for her role in American Gangster when she probably had all but 20 lines in the entire movie.
Well, it
was just like she's not even on camera for that long. The one scene that was really powerful was when she smacked Denzel Washington in the face when she told him don't lie to her. But that was just one scene. All the other scenes is just like she's there and, everybody else is just talking. I'm like, how did Ruby Dee get nominated for that? But Esther Rolle and Rosewood didn't get nominated at all. Mm-hmm. Hell, Rosewood didn't get nominated at all.
No nominations, yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, okay, now, don't nominate somebody just because it's Ruby Dee.
Now, and you can't say that they have a problem nominating transgenders because I can't remember her name, but her face is right in my head.
Is it
from Orange is the New Black? Oh my God, she's always getting nominated.
Yeah.
Laverne Cox.
Yeah.
She always get nominations.
Yes, she does.
Now listen.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
So you can't say because they're trans.
Yeah.
Because Laverne Cox get nominated.
Yeah.
And she gets jobs.
Yes, she does. I just think that the acting has to be a little better, and that's the first thing I said when I first started watching polls about Dominique Jackson, who plays Elektra. I was like, oh, it seems like her acting got a little better as the shows progressed. But if you were to ask me who from the show that you would give a nomination to, I would give it to Angelica Ross, who is no longer a part of the show, and Billy Porter. Those are the only two. Blanca, I don't like her acting too much, but I like, what she gives.
She gives very, very New York.
I can't remember her. Why I can't remember her act. Angel. Oh my God, I hate when she cries on the show. Her crying is terrible. Like, y'all gotta pay. Do y'all pay attention to the acting? Like, the crying is terrible. And like, no. Now, do I love the show? Fuck yes. Are we gonna be real about it? Fuck yes. Sometimes you can't. Some people don't need to be nominated individually. Right. Sometimes they need to be a part of an ensemble cast. Right. And that's what the SAG Awards are for.
Acting is Jerome.
Yes.
And when they see us.
Right.
That's acting.
Hell, you better go off.
That's acting. And nobody on polls is giving Jarrell Jerome.
Except for Billy Porter.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just telling you.
Who's crying.
Right.
Okay? Because that boy was crying.
Yeah. And when Billy goes off on that show, he goes off.
But I'm just going to be honest with you. Billy Porter won an Emmy for playing Billy Porter.
I don't think he's a
Because Billy Porter was giving Pray Tell when he was talking to that lady. Yes, he was.
No.
Oh, he wasn't?
You're not going to do that. No.
He wasn't?
No.
That outfit and that hat, that's not Pray Tell?
No, we're not going to do. No, I don't like all his outfits. Now, you know I can't stand that.
I mean,
shit.
he was giving real.
Oh my
Pray
God!
Tell.
Now I hate when he wear them costumes because it's like, yes, bitch, I'm here. Like, girl, you're 50, but I'm trying to be seen. Like, yeah, I'm wearing this makeup.
Pray Tell, he does that on the show.
Pray Tell, he's not that bad. He's just a commentator, but he be telling them girls real stories.
I'm not talking about what he's telling them. I'm talking about how he presents himself. That's Pray Tell.
I don't think they're the
I
same.
can't tell the difference between Billy and Pray Tell. I can't.
I don't know the real Billy Porter because you know Billy Porter was an R&B singer back in the day.
I know.
You seen that video?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And can sing.
Yeah,
He can sing.
Always can sing.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
And Blanca, never mind. Her singing, no. But
She's no Sade.
I never said it too shady. Let us stop. Because I love the show. But you got to keep it real about some
I
stuff.
have to keep it real. You know, somebody I know who was actually an extra in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my God. Well, she had hit me up and told me that, but she had told me
never
like
knew
right
that.
before. No, she was an extra. She didn't have no
Oh, no.
speaking role. She was just during the ball. And I seen her on camera. I was like, oh my God, there she is. But, yeah.
Bitch, I know that part.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm done. Yes.
well, maybe you didn't know.
Yeah, I did know.
But anyway.
Yeah. So y'all stop trying to be so hard on Billy Porter. And he released a little statement. And when I scroll through, you know you see the blue checks. I ain't seen not one blue check from a transgender woman I shouldn't have said that, from one of the trans cast members.
No, you know why?
Anybody say anything.
You know why? Because they still got to go back to work with him when all this is over.
India Moore's saying like, yeah, I don't know.
You still got to go back to work. And so you want things to be
he's
very,
not
very
that supportive. Listen, I don't want to hear that. Because y'all haven't said nothing. The whole time y'all been working together, I haven't heard anything that he's unsupportive or anything like that. Maybe in that moment, yes, it was about him because he won an Emmy.
I just don't like his delivery. That's all.
the
His delivery was not
Yeah, we
good.
both said the same thing. Like, the delivery, I wouldn't
It was
have
because
said,
it was really dismissive.
Yeah, because he's like,
No, next
girl.
year. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, wow.
Let them try again next year.
Yeah, let them
well,
try.
bitch, hire a better acting coach.
Yeah.
Blanca
And they all-
and all of y'all. And Blanca, Angel, and Electra.
Wow.
Yeah. But I like Lulu's acting. I never had a problem. I never felt it was Emmy, but I felt like, okay.
It was good enough for
I like
straight
her.
Straight off the stoop in the Bronx.
Right.
But, you know, Electra, I mean, they went right down to one of them 54th and West 4th Ave and picked them up right off out of a bodega.
And did Janet Mock get nominated for anything? Because she know how to do something right, and I like the episode she wrote on Pose. Did y'all bring her up? No,
maybe I need to go sit on somebody stupid in the Bronx. They just hired anybody. Okay? Listen, but what was I going to say? Electra, that's...
I'm not fucking with you.
Insane.
Go ahead.
Electra, I really like that episode where the guy wanted her to have, she wanted to have a sex change, but he didn't want her to have a sex change because he like, I like that, you know, because it's real. It's real.
It's real.
And I had explained to this one girl, she was so confused. I said, you know, there are some guys out there that don't
they
want them
that
to have a
penis
sex
in their
change.
room.
They want them to keep it
And they like to play
because you're
with it
getting
and
both
suck it,
the best of both worlds.
You did what? Oh, I might as well go be with a woman now. You want to get rid of it?
I mean, like, because the girl that I know, she was like, well, if she wants to get a sex change, why? I said, well, then if he wants to be with a woman, then he just be with a woman. Right. Well, a birth woman anyway. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like he wants to be with, he wants his woman to have that little extra.
He wants a trans woman and not a biological female.
Right. That's what he wants. And I was trying to explain it to her, and she couldn't understand it, and I felt stupid explaining it. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I'm stupid because I'm
no. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Because I'm like, why don't you get it? Like, it's the reason why they go after. See, you're one of the girls who guys cheat on you with trans women because you don't know no better.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
And then when somebody try to tell you, you want to question every damn thing. Right. Don't question, just listen.
So the Shy came on last night, y'all. Y'all know we gotta go. I know you watched it last night because I seen your little post about it.
I did.
Yeah, and I guess Lena heard Nina because Nina's like, all right, this shit is dragging out now with Keisha and everything. Long story short, Keisha is finally found by Ronnie, and you know how some people like, yes, she got away, but I knew eventually Ronnie was going to save her because, you know, his grandma just passed now, and you know, she was like, did you find that girl yet? Has she been found yet? I just knew he was going to be the one to find her. But it didn't give me that feeling of, yes. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't have that feeling. This episode, for me, this is not one of my favorite episodes.
Really?
No, it's not.
I like it.
It's not one of my favorite episodes. It was just like, okay, I knew it was going to eventually happen. That's what it kind of gave me.
What I didn't like from this episode, and I was going to post about it last night, but I wanted to give people a chance to write what they liked about the episode. Mm-hmm. I did not like that after Keisha was found and they went to the hospital, when her mom came in the room, there was no immediate embrace.
Right.
Like, if your daughter's been gone for 2 months, you would think you would run and, like, snatch her up out of that bed and grab and hold on her. But the whole sitting down and talking to her.
But the way she
and
looked,
then hugging her. And I was just like, that ain't how I would know for a fact if my sister or daughter was missing for 2 months.
Right.
And they find her, you ain't going to be able to take my hands off of her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be pride on her.
And there was no doctor or nurse in the room.
But I didn't know her name was Nina.
Who?
The mom.
Me neither.
Yeah, she said, because Dre said Nina.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like how she was talking to Dre. But then I didn't like that Dre was trying to get rid of that stuff too.
And then, because I'm like, how you going to get rid of her stuff?
Yeah.
And then at the end, you can't be like, oh, I knew I ain't give up hope.
And then, I didn't like the way both of them was moving. They was moving real funny. Mm-hmm. I didn't like when she told her, well, Keisha ain't never like you anyway. Because I'm like,
I think this is going to put a strain on their
Yeah, because I was like, that's not something nice to say. Right. But then Dre, I felt like she should know her place. Right. Don't go on nobody's stuff, and taking stuff down.
Shit up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know what bill she paying, but shit.
Well, she said it was her house, too. Nina went right in that room and got that toy out that drawer. Okay, she said, get your shit, and that was one of the shit she told her to get.
But, yeah, like, you know, I like what they did for, what's her name? Maisha's mom. I like that part. What's draining me is Emmett. Emmett's character is really draining me.
He needs to get a job.
He needs to get a job, and I'm tired of him scheming everything. He reminds me of somebody, and I can't stand that. And then he cheated on this girl. But the psychic lady already said it was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And the girl, she's so dumb. Instead of heeding the advice, she's like, no, we're going to make it work. The mom, I don't like that new boyfriend. I'm surprised she's still talking to the Latino boy. Because, you know, him telling her, yeah, you need to put your foot down. First of all, you don't know her like that to be giving her all that kind of advice. I think you would just want to have some time where you want to come to the house to do what you got to do, and you don't want to look at them. What else? I don't think there was too much of a focus on Miss Ethel dying. I mean, you know, like people was like giving their condolences, but it was just like, all right, well, she's renting off, all right. And what is it? Jake.
He got a nasty. He's disrespectful. He is disrespectful.
He's going to get his ass beat.
Yeah, he needs to get his ass beat.
It's going to happen.
Because he's
trying. Yeah. He's trying Otis.
Yeah, he
I'm not going to call him Duda because he's trying Otis, his father.
You know, I don't like that name. Yeah. But he's trying him. You know, Otis is my grandfather's name. Really? He's trying him.
I do know that.
He's trying him, and I don't like that. Jake got a smart mouth. He got a smart mouth.
It's giving me
disrespectful
queen
behavior.
Behavior. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? And how you gonna do it?
You don't want to do this because you want my eye to be black and
I have to show up at that party for you.
Like that.
Yeah. Slow your roll, Jake. Slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Right.
Jake is giving me too much lip. Mm-hmm. Too much sass.
Right. Sass for that ass.
And everything is, that bitch. I don't like that bitch. Oh, you're being sassy, Jake. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's giving me too much fever. I don't like it.
Right.
I don't like it.
Yeah, and then it came down to the campaign. I think the guy didn't pick Camille because, of course, she's a lesbian.
Right, of course.
I'm about to call her a trans woman. Oh, my God, no. She's not a trans woman.
And how ironic is they got a lesbian? Amazing.
Right, right. Oh, now they do, right. They picked her. And it came down to two women in the real Chicago.
Well, I mean, they said, well, if we want anything,
I'm not picking you because you're a masculine presenting woman, and we're not gonna pick you. We're not gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with dude. And I know he know that he got his ties to the streets.
Of course, because I was getting ready to say, I think it's something else with that
he got
too.
some dirt on
like
him
it's some type of tie in that because he was giving me a little freaky too when he asked Kevin to come down there and ask him, "Was you trying to fuck my daughter?" I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute, why you talking like that? What's going on here?"
Well, I wouldn't want him anyway, but
You would do what with the dad?
I wouldn't want him. No,
Not the dad. No, that's not the type. Do that, right?
Nasty thing. But yeah, oh my God! Every time I see him on the screen, I'm like, oh my God, he just don't.
He's just aggressive. You like that, huh?
Shut up! I ain't say none of that stuff. I just said I like when I see him on the screen.
Grip you right on up because he is aggressive.
Choke me right on out. But don't choke me because
You might have to use 2 hands on your neck.
What? Bitch, on your neck. You gotta lift your beard up, bitch. You're like, hold up.
Baby, that mother said, "Oh God, his mother."
Yes, that's my. Every time I see her in something.
What is her name?
Her name is Juanita Jennings.
Juanita Jennings.
Yes, she never has like big parts.
Never, but you know
every
who she
time
is.
You
Right.
see her,
Right.
She storms the girls.
Yeah.
And let them know.
Yeah.
She said he ain't shit. And he ain't gonna never be shit. Candy gave her that little money.
She gave me a young Ruby D too with that wig on standing there. She did. She like a young Ruby D. She did.
But yeah, and congratulations to Lena Waithe, because I believe I hope I got the name right. If I got it wrong, forgive me. But TV Producer of the Year from the Hollywood Reporter, and this is for her shows on BET and on Showtime. Of course, we just got finished talking about The Chi, but she also has Boomerang and 20s on BET. So she's doing a damn thing, and she will be releasing some more shows. And I'm still waiting. I know she was like in production to do something with Kid Fury on HBO. So I'm still waiting for that to come out. I'm really excited to see what's going on with that. Lena, congratulations. You deserve it, and just keep putting that magic out there.
Yeah.
Now, somebody else who said, "Bitch, all right, I made y'all wait too long," is Brandy. So Brandy released her first studio album in 8 years, B7. I had a chance to listen to it over the weekend. To me, it's not Brandy's best work. Okay,
I'm hearing a lot of mix.
It's not bad. Vocally, Brandy will never give you a bad album. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never, ever. Some songs, though.
Somebody said that the music is overpowering a lot of her
vocals.
voice. Yeah.
Because the vocals are there, but that could be the beauty of some of the songs if you later start to appreciate them. Because her voice and then the I guess how it was layered. Like, oh my God, like one of the songs that I didn't like, I started to like because I said, oh my God, listen, just listen. Like she's singing. But it's not like 211. It's not like 211. It's not Aphrodisiac. It's not Human. This is just B7. And I love the songs from tracks, I believe it's tracks 5 through 8. And then I started to maybe like track number 10. Because she got these little interludes. The interludes, I don't know why they're there. Like, it's like all of me something part 1, all of me part 2, all of me part. Why they're there, I don't know. And because you can't understand what she's saying, it's just like mumbled. It's like garbled up.
That's what somebody else said on Facebook. They said that they couldn't understand it, and I didn't. Now I understand what they're talking about. But they said I couldn't understand at one point what she was even saying.
Yeah, like in the beginning, I couldn't understand. It's called "Saving All My Love." I guess that's a Whitney tribute. But it's just like, girl, what are you saying on this song? Because I'm not, like, she's like, I was brokenhearted. And I know that's back in the day, but I'm just like, what are you talking about? I couldn't.
Right. You couldn't piece it
vocally,
together.
you can't really hear what she's saying like you can hear on the other songs. Now, unless you, like, really listening. And, like, that kind of, like, made me mad. I'm opening up to the second song, something about oceans or something. I'm warming up to it. But definitely, when it gets to 5 to 8, like, oh my God, like, those songs are amazing. And of course, the song with her and Daniel Caesar, I love that song. The song with her daughter, it's all right. But it's like, why? That's my honest feeling, why? But I mean, that's her daughter. And then that song with Chance the Rapper, trash that. It should have never made the album. And the last song, Bipolar, her best vocal song on that album. Is clever, it's catchy lyrically, and all of that. That's the best one. But 5 through 8, those tracks, that's like classic Brandy. But it's like a different sound, but they're like, bitch, you better do that shit. Like, I'm trying to be as fair as possible. But I don't think it's her best. I really don't think it's her best. But it's a Brandy album. She's giving you vocals. If you're a Brandy fan, bitch, you ain't going to say, I don't like this shit. You just happy that she's back out here.
Right, because it's been a while since she's been out.
But, yeah, I definitely recommend streaming it because we want to support. It's fucking Brandy, and Brandy's having hell of a weekend. She got a new album, and Moesha is on Netflix. And
She's having a very good weekend.
Yeah, I watched Netflix this weekend, last night. And I watched probably like the whole first season. And I was realizing that.
She was a brat in the first season.
And yeah, and some of them episodes I shouldn't have been watching of that show as a kid. Like, they had condoms and all of that stuff. Like, my mom wasn't having no conversations with me like that.
Moesha was a brat. She was spoiled. She wasn't really a good friend.
She wasn't her mother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she was real nasty.
And then she bought them socks for Christmas. I mean, for Mother's Day, bitch, I was over her doing that. I don't even remember some of these episodes from the first. They ain't come on TV all like that. Because I'm like, hold up, what?
She was real nasty.
Yeah.
I remember that time I was in the elevator with Shirley Ralph and her husband at my old job.
Oh, I know the light skinned guy.
He was
Vincent
son.
Vincent,
Hughes?
yeah, a state rep. He's the state representative.
They still married, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they still married. Yep. Vincent Hughes, that's his name. Vincent Hughes.
They were at they were walking in front of me, and I didn't know who they were. I'm just walking because they were walking in front of me. I didn't know who they were until we got in the elevator and they turned around because they got in the elevator before me. So naturally they turned around, and I'm walking in behind them, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh wait, that's Shirley Ralph. And the whole time I'm just sitting there.
Oh, you ain't say nothing?
No, because it was a shock to me. Like, you know how you just walking behind two people, you can't see their face, so you don't know who's in front of you. You don't see their face until they turn around. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. A friend of mine actually braided her hair recently.
Yeah, but she loves that man. Anytime she gets a chance to talk about him and she's on TV, she love that man. So shout out to Shirley Ralph and Vincent Hughes. And shout out to Brandy for doing her thing. And, I don't necessarily think Moesha needs a reboot.
No. No.
I mean, if she wants to come back on TV again and be a mom, I'm down for it. I would love to see Brandy acting because I've always loved her acting. But, I ain't too crazy about that. I don't know.
No, I definitely don't think it needs a reboot.
Yeah.
You got two big characters from that show that are no longer with us. Like, no.
Yes, right, and that's something I think we talked to her about that before. I don't know. We talked to her so many times on camera. I don't know.
But I was reading up on Andell, and Andell was really broke when she died.
Yeah, and
her husband was trying to get her a lot of help, and
she only raised like half of what she was trying to get. Yeah. I felt bad for her.
I felt bad too because then it opens up a lot of questions.
Yeah, like where were the co-stars, and did y'all really get along? And okay, now mind my business.
Yeah.
Now,
that's why I said to let me mind my business because I did some research and I said, wow, because she had died. She had some. Like
cancer,
like some real bad issues with her.
Yeah,
it was like,
really,
wow.
Really
and I found out she was broke, and then her
You
husband
be
had
broke too, trying to
and then her
pay all
husband
the
paid the medical bills and stuff, and then the husband had put something together, to raise money to help, with the bills and stuff, and when they said that she only got half of it, I'm like, well,
Where's the rest of?
she should have been able to have gotten 100% of it.
Yeah, he only asked for $25,000.
Yeah, you're right. It's like, wow, nope.
Toni Braxton.
Yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to Toni because Toni put out a new song. It's called Dance, and this is going to be on her upcoming album called Spell My Name. Now, if Toni talking about spell her name, you know what she's talking about.
No, what's she talking about?
Spell her name with your tongue on her coochie. Spell my name.
I'm still not getting it.
When a man goes downstairs,
Uh-huh.
and when he's doing his thing,
Oh.
he's going to spell her name with his tongue.
Oh. Okay. Because maybe I should ask somebody to spell my name when they go down on me. But I think it's only one.
I don't think this is going to work going like that. Bitch, you want to get saying no teeth. What you doing?
Okay. No teeth.
No teeth. Bitch, okay,
No
we agree on this.
No teeth. What is going on here? You won't be knowing me. Wow, Toni, that's different.
Yeah, Toni's kind of. And this song, look, now y'all know how Toni can drag out a breakup song.
Yes, she can.
Toni just like, bitch, it didn't work out. I just want to go dance. It's a cute look. Don't do that.
Why did she remember? I can't know. I'm like, whoa. Okay.
Toni's like, bitch, I just want to dance. All right, it didn't work out.
My
All
aunt
right,
asked
bitch.
me recently, we was talking about Tamar, and we was talking about, Tamar singing and, how good of a singer she is. And my aunt said to me, that Toni Braxton, I still don't think I know anything she says.
Oh,
I said, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't know that 4 years ago what Toni was saying. And I had to go out there and grab the mic to show them that the mic was on.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. He said, Toni.
I was like, y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
They
we
was
can
like,
hear
yeah.
She wasn't feeling that. She said, whoa.
Because they wasn't here with Toni.
Oh, they were walking out on her.
Yes, they were mad. Well, it's like, I'm sure a lot of them didn't pay because they get that little Dell.
But that was the first
thing.
concert I've ever been to, Kevin, where somebody walked out on a major celebrity like that.
Yeah, 'cause
I've never been to a concert where they walked out on a celebrity.
I mean, they really kept saying that her mic was not on.
Right.
Like,
and then Babyface had to come out and save the day.
Yeah,
And boy, did he save it.
Yeah, but Babyface, oh my God, he had an amazing show.
He had an amazing His set, first of all, his set was awesome because he ain't just sing his song. He sung the songs that he wrote.
All the songs he wrote.
Yes. Then he came in the audience
Yeah,
and ran through the audience.
You didn't get pregnant that night. It's just because you were too old to get pregnant. And
Those women were loving him. And he was running, letting people grab on him and touch him. He was doing his thing. I would go to a Babyface concert. I really would.
Yeah, I sure would.
That was awesome. And he sounded amazing.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Toni, I ain't
But
like
I didn't
Baby.
know Toni. I didn't know Babyface was that shady until I seen his little verses thing.
I mean,
he
hello.
was shady as
He
fuck.
is.
Like,
He's been in the game for
Well, I
over
mean-
30 years. Look at him. He's always been well polished. You think he got a little shady in him?
he's well bred on how to write a
He's
song.
well bred on how to write a song. Okay.
Yes.
You talk about songwriters.
Yeah, I know he got to be in all kinds of Hall of Fames. If he's not, I don't know why not.
Babyface needs a Kennedy Center Honors.
Yes,
And he needs
Well,
it
not too
ASAP.
now. Not too. It's too.
Yes, he can. It's over
How
30
old is he?
years
Like
he's been
60?
in the game.
He probably like 60. Give him to like 70.
No, the Kennedy Center Honors is for people
I
who've
know
been
who-
30 plus years.
Yeah, listen.
It ain't got nothing to do with age. Because
Listen,
Mariah can
but
actually
I like
be
to see
honored.
him all old and stuff and be up there. I like it.
Well, a lot of them ain't even that old no more.
But let's get Trump out the White House before we get these other people out there. And
Look at LL Cool J. He was honored.
Yes, well, who did his performance for him? I don't know.
He had a bunch of different performances. But you know what? That was decent that they honored. LL Cool J was the first hip hop artist to be honored at the Kennedy Center Honors. And we look
know
at LL
Jay-Z is
Cool
right
J,
behind him.
but it was well deserving because LL Cool J's been out for almost 40 plus years. Oh, well, not 40 plus,
Over-
but almost
yeah, like
40 years.
35
Yeah,
years.
but he's been like, when I watched his thing that they put together from the Kennedy Center Honors, you was like, wow, this is, it brought back memories. Like, wow, LL Cool J's really been doing the thing.
That bathroom is really like I really have to pee. So we just gonna say Kanye sit down. He showed me something. I said I wrote Kanye name. I didn't have time to sit here and talk him out. Like, bitch, sit down.
Because we don't want to give him that much.
No. So I have to pee.
And he's
but
rubbing
thank
his legs
y'all, everybody, for watching.
like a 90-year-old woman because he has to pay.
Oh, you want to sit here and talk to him? No. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later this week. Make sure y'all listen to the podcast as well.